now boys and girls, what I wanted to do with this small group is I wanted to talk a little bit more about symbols and what they mean. So to start us off, I wanted to play a really quick game I thought you would enjoy. It's just kind of like a brain game to wake our brains up about symbols. It's called Time to Climb. So everybody has a screen in front of you. It's already preloaded with our little quick lesson, and I'm actually controlling it from my computer. So look at your screen.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit continue. And did everybody's screen change?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to choose an avatar what you want. So pick your character who you want. Just whichever one you want. Uh-oh, it's a little loud, that's okay. If it's a little noisy, that's okay. It just kind of sets the mood. You better press it quick. Okay. When you are ready, hit start. Whose is that? Is that yours?
How do you start?
Hit the blue start. Oh man, that is yours, Casey. We gotta turn your volume down.
We get to pick another person. Right here.
Yep, the blue start at the bottom. Quickly, hit the blue start at the bottom.
Mine?
Quickly, choose one. Choose one.
I
I see everybody on my screen.
I see everyone.
There's me, Jason.
Okay. I'm waiting on Philip to pick his. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, now listen. I've got everybody ready at my little camp, and it's time to climb. So I'm hitting start because we are all ready. Now look, I'm going to read the question. Which picture shows the United States flag? Choose the symbol that shows the United States flag.
Yes.
Okay?
The flag.
Okay.
Yay.
Now, if you watch on your screen, it's showing who's in the race or who's in the lead.
No.
Now look, get ready. Here comes our next question. Which picture shows the national bird of the United States? So what is the national symbol, the bird of the United States? Awesome. Great job. Good. Okay. And now we're running. We're climbing. So get ready. Here comes question 3. You ready? Okay, I'm going to read you the question. Which picture shows a symbol of liberty? A symbol of liberty.
I got it right. The White House. Good job. You got it wrong.
Oh, liberty. Remember that? Liberty.
Statue.
The Statue of Liberty. That's okay. Keep going. And make sure you see who's in the race. Which picture shows a symbol of the United States from Pennsylvania? This one's tricky.
I got that one.
The symbol.
I remembered.
You remember the name of it?
Oh, I remember.
The Liberty Bell. That's okay. Keep going. That's a good guess.
I'm in the lead.
Good. Okay, hold on. Last question. Get ready. Question 5. Here we go. Which picture shows a symbol of the United States presidency? What is a symbol of the presidency of the United States?
I got it right. Yay!
Okay. Now look at your screen. Let's see. After all 5 questions, who's in the lead? Oh, Juliet, and then Finley, and then Amelia. Oh, great job.
That's because I won
Great
last time.
job.
No.
Oh, awesome job, guys.
That's only because I won.
Okay.
No.
Now, I want you to look at your screen and then look at me. Who would have thought that learning would have been so much fun? Okay, now I'm going to take these from you real quick. Now, if you enjoyed that, guess what?
What?
You're going to really enjoy this.
What?
Oh, here, let me see. No. I'm just going to set these aside for a second. Now, I just wanted to play that game. Hold on. Nope, Finley, I don't need y'all to touch yours because I'm actually going to be doing something with y'all's, okay? I'm going to set these other ones right here next to our symbol that we've been talking about. Casey, can you tell us what this symbol is?
What's the first question? A flag.
It's not just any flag. What flag is it?
American flag. The United States of America.
The United States of America, and that's a special flag because it represents what?
The 50 states.
It represents our country, and then on our country. Yes,
I
it
feel like
does.
we're gonna miss recess.
No, you're not. Look, you know why? Magic.
Magic.
It did. Now look, I want you to do something for me, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more about symbols. And remember from my book,
Yeah.
right, that we talked about symbols. We talked a little bit about our flag, which is a symbol of our country, right, Kason? Right? And now, I wanted to talk a little bit more about this flag. Look at it. Shh, look. What flag?
Yes. It's the Georgia flag.
The state of Georgia flag, right? And I want us to, hold on real quick, we're going to be talking a little bit about symbols and flags with my Venn diagram, okay?
Like the Venn diagram.
Look, I'm really glad you asked that. Do you see this circle here?
Yes.
It's got the American flag in it. And then there's this kind of oval circle over here, and it's got the Georgia state flag. I'm going to do it like this, okay? But then, if you notice, in the middle, they overlap, right? They overlap. Hold on, let me get through this real quick, okay? They overlap a little bit. So right here, we're going to talk about the American flag, what's special and different about the American flag. And then over here, we're going to notice some things that is special and different about the Georgia state flag. But guess what? In the middle, some of the things are the same. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Before I do, though, boys and girls, I wanted to pass out. I made this special coloring page for you.
We can color.
And you can oh, I'm really glad you asked that. I'm going to give everybody their crayon box, and as you color the Georgia state flag, I'm going to read to you a little bit about it, okay?
Okay.
So, everybody is going to get this. I'm going to give you your crayon boxes, and all I ask is while I'm reading that you are quietly coloring, and if you need to borrow a color, we can. Okay, so let me read to you about the Georgia state flag, okay? Make sure you pay attention. This word says what?
Georgia.
Georgia. That's okay, Kason, that's okay. Did you not get one? There you go. So I'm going to read to you about the Georgia state flag real quick. The background consists of 3 stripes, red at the top and the bottom, and then in the middle is what color?
White.
White.
Color it.
Yeah, so go ahead and color that. The squares in the upper corner is blue. Listen, Kason, listen. Just do your best, okay? Remember, because I'm going to be talking and reading to y'all while you're coloring, okay?
Just like my color.
Yep, okay, go ahead and start coloring. Now listen, this is important, girls. This is important. The 13 white stars, so there are 13 stars on this flag, not 50 like on ours, but 13. But listen, the 13 white stars represent Georgia's position as one of the 13 original colonies. Okay?
We can count to 13.
Yes, you can. On the seal, so Juliet, you asked what this is? This is the seal. On the seal, there are 3 pillars, kind of like columns, supporting the arch that represents the 3 branches of government. The banners on the seal have special words on them. They say Constitution, justice, wisdom, and moderation, okay? So this is what the Georgia state flag looks like. And those are some really, really big words. Oh, but that's okay. So let's talk about this. I see a red stripe, a white, and another red stripe. So there's 2 red stripes and 1 white one. Then I have a background of blue, and then I have white stars. How many white stars do I have?
13.
13. And then I do have a special seal right here. It says, "In God We Trust," and then it's got this arch with 3 columns, and wrapped around them are special words. At the top it says Constitution, and then I see wisdom, justice, and moderation. What does it mean to have wisdom? What does that mean? It means you're really smart. And justice just means you're very fair, right? And moderation just means you don't want too much. You have just the right amount. So pretty much equal, okay? So those are just 3 special words that help represent. Yes, that's very important. You're absolutely correct. Now, something that I did want to pull up and show. Look, we're still on time to calm. Y'all keep coloring. My computer is just still connected to that game. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn it out. That was a really, really fun game, wasn't it?
Yeah. I almost won though.
Oh yeah, but you know what? Everybody did such a great job. Really, y'all are all winners. You know why?
Why?
Because you may color the words Georgia. Yes. Y'all are all winners, and the reason why, guys, is because y'all all did a really great job, and you all learned about our special symbols that represent our country, right?
Miss Belcher, will you take us outside with them?
No, we're gonna go outside here in a little bit, but let's finish our small group lesson, okay? It's still not time for recess. I'm checking the clock, guys. I promise you. Okay. We have plenty of time. But now, yes, that's awesome. Okay, so now, Philip, while y'all are coloring, I wanted to pull up something and show you. Really important, and I really hope it kind of hits home and makes a little bit more sense while you're finished coloring, because you know the United States flag is a very important symbol for our country. It represents our country, but the Georgia state flag is really important too, okay? And the reason why is because, let me get this pulled up, it talks about how the Georgia state flag has 13 stars around the seal, and that represents the position of Georgia as one of the 13 original colonies. I want everybody to stop real quick coloring and put your eyes up here real quick. Eyes up here, please. Real quick. When I talk about the 13 original colonies, remember I said colonies is kind of like a state, but not really. A long time ago, first off, tell me, what country is this whole country?
Georgia.
The whole country.
The universe.
Not the universe. The United States of America. That's our country where we live. Hold on, Philip, you can't see your house. But do you see these red states right here?
Yeah.
These states are special because before our nation was a country, we were colonies, and there was only 13. And look, right there is our state.
Those were the colonies?
Yes, right here is our state. That means that our state of Georgia was originally one of the colonies. Do you see that? Do you see how these 13 red states are highlighted?
Yeah.
These 13 states on our national flag, each stripe represents one of these 13 original colonies before we were a country. And that's how our country pays respect to Georgia as being one of those colonies. But look, when Georgia decided to have their state flag, they wanted to show that they were proud to be one of those original 13 colonies. So look, that's why there are 13 stars to represent that. Now, as you are coloring,
I'm done.
we're going to switch gears. Awesome.
Me too.
We're going to switch gears. Make sure your name is on that. You may keep that. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to switch gears a little bit. Just put it anywhere on there, Philip. So, I'm going to be writing your great thoughts that you have right here, okay? But, as we're writing and exploring the differences in the flags, we're going to be doing something special.
That one.
I want you to use what you know about symbols and our flag of the United States of America and our state flag of Georgia to create your own flag that represents you, Finley, and you, Tegan, and everyone else. So,
Even me.
right here at the bottom it says blanks flag. You're going to write your name, and then you're going to draw symbols. Remember, these stars on our flag represent our states, the 50 states. The stripes represent what? The 13 original colonies, right? And the colors are important too. Remember we said nothing on the flag is an accident. It is all on purpose. So go ahead and let's switch gears, and I want you to start creating your flag. We're going to switch gears. Tegan, we're going to switch gears.
So we're drawing a flag.
Yep. I'll read the directions again, Philip. How can you use what you know, Finley? How can you use what you know about symbols in our flag to create your own flag that represents you? Okay? All I ask is if you put something on this flag, you don't have to raise your hand, listen. If you put something on this flag, you need to make sure that it represents you and be prepared to share, because when we come back together in our whole group, guys, I want you to be able to share. So if you draw a sun on your flag, you need to have drawn it there on purpose. Don't just say, I don't know. It needs to represent something. Okay?
I'm drawing that.
Just like, no, you're not drawing this flag. No, look. You are drawing a flag that represents Philip. Okay? Now this flag is an awesome flag. I love it. Look, I'm wearing its colors. But this isn't Philip's flag. This is what flag?
American flag.
The American flag. It represents our country, right? So you have to draw a flag, and I'm going to make one myself, and I'm going to see if Miss Abernathy will make one too. A flag that is special, that represents myself or you. Okay, so as you are drawing, be thinking, nope, don't look on your neighbors. I want you to make a flag that is special to you, okay? Make a flag that is special to you. Use colors that are special to you. Use symbols that are special to you. Remember, in our book, we talked about how, nope, look, you're coloring still. You're still working hard, Philip. Look, do you think they said, oh, we're done? No, they thought about this. They worked really hard on this flag. It meant something to them. Remember, because the symbols that you use, they need to represent something, right? Because we said a symbol represents something. Remember, look, there can be many flags for many different things, okay? So I want you to, I'm going to take I don't want to see them right now. I want you to work hard, and as you are working hard, we're going to be talking through a little bit more about the differences between our American flag and our Georgia flag, okay? So this is one of my most favorite times where we just kind of talk and draw and share. So as you are coloring, I want us just to have a conversation, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to grab my little pen, and I'm going to make some special notes, okay, for this special group. So if you notice something, what is something that you notice that is the same about the American and the Georgia state flag? What is something? And as you're coloring and you're working, I'll make sure to listen very carefully to what you say. And I'm also going to write your name, okay, so we can keep track and share this with our other friends. So what's something that you notice is the same about both the flags? What's something that's the same? If you look at these flags, what is similar? What's something that you notice that's the same?
They have the same color.
The same colors. Does everybody agree with Juliet?
Yep.
So Juliet is saying that the colors are the same. And what colors are those?
Yellow,
Red, white, and blue. Now, what else do you notice? Do you see any symbols that are the same?
Like they both have stars on them.
So they both have stars, right?
Yes.
So Tegan says they both have stars. What were you going to say? And what else? Philip, what else do they both have? They both have what?
They both have red, white, and blue.
They both have stripes. Yeah, well, we've already said the colors. Awesome. Keep going. Keep working hard. You're still working hard on your flag, okay? Now, so Juliet said that both of the flags are red, white, and blue. Tegan said they both have stars, and they also both have stripes. Now, what is something that is different about the flags? What about the number? Finley.
It's 41, 8 or something.
50. Is that what you're thinking? 41, that's going to plus 50. So the numbers are different. So how many stars does the American flag have?
50.
So, yep, 50 stars. What about the Georgia state flag? Is there 50 stars on that one?
13.
13. Very good. And why are there 13 stars? Do you remember? Because Georgia is one of the 13 original states, yes, but also colonies, right? Now, what about the number of stripes? Are the stripes the same? The number of stripes, are they the same? Are the number of stripes the same?
Yes. No. There's 3 and 13.
Yes, very good. So the number of stripes, 13 stripes, and then 3 stripes. Anybody notice anything else that might be on this flag that's not on this flag? Finley.
There is like stars like this flag.
Well, we've already said the stars.
But there's blue on that one and blue on that one.
Oh, so they both have blue. This box is called the canton. Can everybody say canton?
Canton.
So they both
Two
have.
red stripes and 1 white stripe,
I know.
and there's 7 red stripes here.
I know. I know something.
Yes, we already said that, but you're absolutely
yellow
correct.
right I know
there.
something.
Oh, Philip said yellow.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
So this one has yellow, and the
that
other one does not. Now, what did I say? This is called I said this was a seal. It's almost like a stamp. Is there a seal on this flag?
No.
No. So on the flag, we have the state of Georgia seal, guys.
There's more on that flag.
Now, look at this.
Not more on that.
You're absolutely correct. But now look. Remember, on this seal are the words Constitution, wisdom, justice, moderation, and in God we trust. Are there any words on the American flag?
No.
Do you see any words?
Yeah.
So,
I see words.
on the American flag, no, that's just around it. On the actual flag, do you see words on this flag, Finley?
No.
Nope. No words.
No.
So, don't want it to fall, right? We can't have it to fall. So, no words.
I'm done.
Okay, awesome.
Me
I'm
too.
so happy because you know what? Guess what?
I'm
I
done
am
too.
done too. Now listen,
I'm done.
before we go, I'm really excited to tell you what I want us just to real quickly reflect what I've written so far. Okay, so something that is different. Listen, remember, different, and in the middle that means that they're both the same. So look. The American flag has 50 stars, Juliet. There are 13 stripes, and there are no words. The Georgia state flag has 13 stars, 3 stripes, and there's yellow, and it also has our state of Georgia seal. Now, something that we all decided, beautiful, that was on both flags, Finley. You both said that there's stars and stripes, there's red, white, and blue, and they both have a blue box. That's called the canton. Now, what I want from you to do before we go back to class, before we go to recess, and before we get to share all of our fun stuff with our friends, everybody has their flag. Oh, no, we're not leaving yet. Everybody has their flag that represents themselves, right? Yeah. Is everybody prepared to share why their flag represents themselves, right?
Yes.
Remember I said don't put it on the flag if it's not something that's going to represent you. There's a line at the bottom. I want you to try to write words at the bottom why it represents you. If you need help, I will help you, okay? But I want you to look at the symbols, right? Because symbols represent something. And I want you to think about why that flag represents you, okay? Now, listen, look at me. Y'all all did a great job. So proud of you, right?
Thank you.
That was actually the school.
Oh, awesome. Great job. Great works, Finley. Yep, go ahead and start trying to write, okay?
I think school's home and going on a